Welcome back to Movie Plot Recapped. The plot of the film begins in 1973. The main character of the film is a gorilla named Ivan. Ivan, the gorilla, is telling us its story. Let me tell you that this film is based on a true story. Moving on to Gorilla's story, it begins to tell how it entertains people in a mall called Big Top with its friends. Their ringmaster is a man whose name is Mac. He loves his animals a lot. We are also introduced to some of Ivan's closest friends, like a baseball-playing hen, a seal, and then a beautiful truck driver rabbit. Mac, their owner, had a pet dog. It was cute. An elephant who was the old friend of Ivan. For many years, there was a small dog who slept in Ivan's cage secretly. It regards Ivan as its best friend. Julia, one of Mac's employees' daughters, used to go to the mall every day. She spends her time with Ivan. One day Ivan discovers from Mac saying their earnings from their show are insufficient to run this mall. At night, Ivan was telling its elephant friend this time, "I'll do something to increase the show's popularity." The elephant says, "I will also join you in it." The next day, Ivan performs well in the show. It notices the reduced number of people in the show. Mac's security guard attempts to remove the dog from Ivan's cage. He loses courage as a result of his fear of Ivan. After it, Julia gives Ivan some crayons, colors, and a paper. While thinking that Ivan is interested in drawing, Ivan draws a fly on the paper while seeing it on the mirror. The dog didn't understand that what Ivan has made, but it gets impressed after seeing its drawing skills. The next day, Julia arrives and sees Ivan's drawing. She shows Ivan's drawing to her father while telling him that it has made a fly. Ivan is taken aback when he notices Julia recognizes the drawing. Due to a lack of business, the other merchants leave the mall as well. Mac was worried because of it. One day he receives a call, and after it, he gets excited. When the dog goes to meet Mac's pet dog, it informs him that the show has been cancelled because a new animal is on its way between us. It asks the dog to keep it secret, not to tell it to anybody. So the other animals aren't alarmed, but when the dog goes out, it tells everyone. They believe Mac will replace one of them due to his popularity. After it, they discover the new animal is a baby elephant. Mac places it alongside the massive elephant. Mac tells them about the baby elephant. It was hoping that by performing, it would increase the popularity of the show. The baby elephant was irritating Ivan because it speaks and asks a lot of questions. The next day, Mac intersperses Ivan's performance with the introduction of a baby elephant. Seeing it, Ivan becomes depressed. The popularity of the show increases due to a couple of elephants. Mac then pastes the baby elephant pictures onto the poster. When Ivan and that dog see it, they become envious. One day Julia notices there is a problem with the elder elephant's foot. Mac checks it and asks her to provide it medicine. After the baby elephant insists, the elder elephant tells its story at night. It was a baby elephant when it fell into a deep ditch. A girl came and helped it. The elder elephant tells it the people live freely in the outer world. The outer world is beautiful. There are trees, mountains, and waterfalls, which create a beautiful scene. Ivan was listening to them at that time. It also starts thinking about this kind of beautiful life. The next day, the elder elephant couldn't go to the show. Mac asks the baby elephant to perform alone. Hearing it, the baby elephant gets scared of doing it alone. Ivan feels pity for it after seeing it. It appreciates it to enhance its courage. It admires it. The baby elephant performs well in front of all. At the request of the baby elephant, Ivan tells its story at night. Mac and his wife adopted it when it was a small baby. I spent a good time with them. They used to treat me like their kids. I gave them a lot of losses as I grew older. Mac isn't bothered by it, but one day his wife passed by, leaving us alone. Then Mac brought me to this mall. Since then I am living here. Ivan notices the baby elephant is sleeping. The elder elephant requests Ivan. It tells the baby elephant is small and it can't live its whole life in a cage. So promise me, you will make it run from here, so it can also live a free life. That is its dream. Meanwhile, Ivan promises, yes, I will do this. Then it notices its friend means the elephant died. Mac and the other animals were sad about its death. Ivan sees Mac is forcefully teaching the baby elephant to perform. But it was tired. Julia and her father also try to stop him. Mac doesn't listen to anyone. Ivan becomes aggressive about it. It becomes irritated. It decides that I must force the baby elephant to run at all costs. Ivan was telling its dog companion about a forest on the other side of the highway. We can live freely here. Ivan makes a key in its drawing. It believes Julia will assist them in understanding its drawing. It shows Julia the drawing, but before she understands, Mac takes it. Seeing it, he gets a new idea for his show. He places the posters everywhere that Ivan is now making drawings. Hearing it, many people come to the show. Even though Mac said it, Ivan doesn't draw. It leaves. Only one thing was in its mind. I have to keep my promise and make the baby elephant flee from there. Mac tries to make it clear. Then suddenly, he sees the dog in Ivan's cage. He tells the security guard to take it out on him in rage. If you don't take it out, I'll fire you. When Ivan hears it, he has an idea and sends the dog to the security guard. When Ivan was causing it, the dog brought the security guard into Ivan's cage. Everything was according to the plan. The security guard sees Ivan is sleeping. He opens the lock and comes inside. But Ivan awakes, and seeing Ivan, he gets shocked. He gets faint. Ivan takes out all animals through keys. When the baby elephant asks, Ivan says, "We are going to spend a free life." But the pet dog refuses to go. Because it was a pet animal. It can't stay out for a long time. After it, they come to the main door. It was locked. Meanwhile, the dog tells Ivan about its power. "You are so strong, you can do it." Ivan breaks the door with a punch. They move towards the highway. On another side, the security guard tells Mac the whole situation. While crossing the highway, the rabbit's truck was stuck. At the right time, Ivan saves it with a car. A man there sees all the animals moving to the forest. The animals were happy on their arrival in the forest. They enjoy themselves there. Their joy was short-lived because they discovered it wasn't a forest. It was a family park, and the area around it was densely populated. Mac also arrives there while searching for them. He tries to make Ivan understand that you are bringing others and your life as well in danger. Ivan understands what he said. All the animals again come to the mall. After it, Mac terminates the security guard. He says to Julia's father, "We have to keep it secret. Otherwise, the people will shut our show." Ivan apologizes to the baby elephant. Because it couldn't fulfill its promise. The baby elephant asks it about the real forest. Ivan tells it about its childhood. It was the time when humans had discovered it. It says, "I was living happily in the forest with my family at the time." It loves to make paintings with mud. Its father wants to make it a brave gorilla. It doesn't take it seriously. It used to spend its time while doing the painting or playing with its sister. "Some hunters came to the first one day, and my father tried to save me. Eventually, those hunters killed my father. They catch and bring me to the city. Mac adopted me." Hearing it, the dog says the humans are devils. The baby elephant says no, not all humans are bad. Because a girl saved the elder elephant when it was old. I come to know this when it told me its story. Julia is also nice and takes care of us. Julia gives Ivan some colors the next day and shows him her drawing. She says to Ivan, "I know you are an artist. You show your feelings with your drawing." When she leaves, Ivan suddenly gets an idea. It starts making a painting with the given colors of Julia. The next day, Mac again starts his show. A reporter asks him about the escape of the animals. Mac says it is fake news. Because everything is fine here. Julia helps her father enlightening. All animals give their performances one by one. Finally, it was Ivan's turn. The reporters and others are taken aback as the curtain is removed. Mac is also taken aback by what he sees. Ivan has made a beautiful painting of a forest. Seeing it, Julia understands its painting. She talks to her father. That Ivan wants to move to the forest from here. Julia's father says, "I can't help it in this." Later, Julia asks for help from the reporter. In this manner, they all come to know everything. They are all demonstrating in front of them all, to free all of the animals. When Ivan sees it, he smiles and realizes that its plan has worked. Mac accepts defeat here as well. Animals were taken from the area. They were saying their final goodbyes to one another. Ivan tells the baby elephant, "You're going to have a good life now." The dog also comes to meet Ivan for the last time. Ivan presents its toy as a gift. Then Mac comes to meet Ivan. He shows it a childhood photo of Ivan with him. They express their emotions to one another. After it, they say goodbye to each other. Ivan steps into its new life. Ivan awakens in a room, and it becomes aggressive after seeing the surroundings. Then a doctor tells it that it will live somewhere else, not here. She puts up the shutter and Ivan sees this is a beautiful forest. It thinks about it always. It discovers it is an Atlanta zoo with a natural environment. Ivan notices a lot of other gorillas like it. After it, it runs and climbs up the tree. It sees many elephants and sees the baby elephant is also playing there. Here its promise was fulfilled. The promise it made to its elephant friend. It will also look after the baby elephant while residing here. The film concludes happily here. Thank you for your time.